Hey everyone, this is Imran from Secure Your Benefits, and today we've got some incredible news that's making headlines all across the country, and it's something you absolutely need to hear about. Yes, we're talking about a brand new $2,000 stimulus check proposal that has just been mentioned by the president. And according to early reports, Social Security, SSDI, and low-income beneficiaries may be included this time around. But before you get too excited or start scrolling through Facebook rumors, I'm going to break down exactly what's happening, what's real, what's still in discussion, and how this could actually impact your payments going forward. So please, make sure you watch this video till the very end, because this story has several twists that most people are missing completely. Now, if you've been following the news recently, you know the White House has been under massive pressure to introduce new financial relief for millions of Americans struggling with higher living costs. Prices on essentials like food, rent, and utilities have gone up across the board, and even though inflation has slowed a little, many seniors, veterans, and people with disabilities are still feeling the pinch every single month. That's why a new round of stimulus-style support is once again being talked about in Washington. But this time, it's not being called a stimulus check directly, it's being framed as part of a cost of living relief program that could include direct payments worth up to $2,000 for eligible households. Here's where things get really interesting. During a recent press conference, the president confirmed that his administration is reviewing targeted relief options for Americans living on fixed or limited incomes. When asked specifically about seniors and Social Security recipients, he said, and I quote, "We have not forgotten those who depend on these programs the most. We're exploring ways to get extra financial support directly to them." That single sentence was enough to light up the internet with speculation about a fourth stimulus-style payment. But let's be clear about something important. This is not a signed law yet. The proposal is being reviewed as part of a broader economic support plan, which includes additional funding for energy assistance, rent help, and possibly a one-time direct payment. However, insiders say that because of how the plan is being structured, Social Security and disability beneficiaries would likely qualify automatically, meaning no new application, no complex forms. Payments would be sent out through the same system the SA already uses for your regular monthly benefits or past stimulus checks. Now, let's talk about timing, because that's the question everyone's asking. When could this happen? According to a senior official familiar with the process, the administration aims to finalize details before the holiday season, ideally to provide some kind of financial relief before Christmas 2025. That would mean that discussions and approvals need to happen very soon, possibly within the next few weeks. Some analysts believe the plan could even be attached to the upcoming budget negotiations, giving Congress extra motivation to push it through quickly. But of course, not everyone in Washington agrees. Some lawmakers are arguing that another round of payments could increase national debt or spark more inflation. Others, however, point out that this relief is targeted, meaning it's focused on seniors, veterans, and disabled individuals who are least responsible for inflation and most affected by rising costs. That argument has gained traction recently, especially as poverty levels among older Americans have hit record highs. And here's something most people don't realize: even if this doesn't get passed as a stimulus bill, the Social Security Administration could still roll out additional one-time support through existing benefit programs. For example, the Supplemental Security Income Emergency Provision allows the SA to authorize temporary benefit boosts during times of national economic hardship that's already been discussed in past years. And given how the economy looks right now, it's definitely on the table again. If that happens, you could see a special one-time payment, possibly smaller than $2,000, but still a meaningful boost, automatically show up in your account or direct deposit, similar to how the previous pandemic payments were handled. Now, I know what many of you are thinking: Imran, we've heard these kinds of stories before. Is this really going to happen? And that's a fair question. The truth is, this is not guaranteed yet. But what makes this moment different is the combination of timing and political pressure. With elections coming up and public demand rising, the administration needs to show strong action to support lower-income Americans. That's why these discussions are gaining real traction, and that's also why you're starting to see credible news outlets covering it again. So, if you're someone receiving Social Security, SSDI, or VA benefits, here's what you should be doing right now. Make sure your direct deposit information is up to date with the Social Security Administration or the Treasury Department's Direct Express system. Any future payments or relief funds will likely use that same method, and if your details are outdated, you could face unnecessary delays. Also, keep an eye on official government announcements, not just social media posts. If you see something that sounds too good to be true, like instant $2,000 checks approved overnight, it's probably fake. Always verify the source before you believe it or share it. And here's another important reminder: even if this new relief doesn't pass, the 2025 COLA increase is still coming in January, which means higher monthly payments for all Social Security beneficiaries. The COLA will be officially announced in just a few days, and it's expected to be between 2.5% and 3%, depending on inflation data. So, either way, some level of financial boost is already confirmed. At the end of the day, what matters most is staying informed, not panicked, not misled, just informed. Because whenever there's financial news involving Social Security or stimulus checks, the internet gets flooded with rumors. My goal on this channel is to give you verified, up-to-date, and easy-to-understand information, so you never fall behind on what's really happening with your benefits. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to subscribe to secure your benefits and turn on all notifications, so you never miss an important update. And if you'd like to support the channel, just give this video a quick like. It really helps more people see accurate information instead of misleading clickbait. This is Imran from Secure Your Benefits. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, stay informed, stay protected, and I'll see you in the next video with more updates on your benefits, stimulus, and Social Security payments.
Hello everyone, this video is based on the latest verified updates and public statements regarding the new $2,000 tax payment plan currently being discussed by the President and Congress. The information shared here is for awareness and educational purposes only and does not claim that payments are confirmed or guaranteed. Always rely on official sources such as ssa.gov or irs.gov for final announcement. Stay tuned to secure your benefits for trusted real-time updates on Social Security and stimulus news. Take care.